I gotta get my I gotta get my coffee. Gotta get my coffee ready. Oh, we got it. We here. Oh, we in there. Oh, yeah. Coffee. Warm day. Cool day. Drinking a warm coffee on a cool day is delicious. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. I gotta open this thing up real quick because I gotta make sure that I have this open so I can see people's chat in the event that this doesn't work. Guys, I'm a little bit under the weather today. I don't know what happened last night. I've been crushing vitamin C. It's the time of the year where people are going to start dropping like flies when it comes to getting sick. It just happens. Fortunately for me, it's a mild cold, at least as of right now. I am nursing it with, I guess doing a neti pot, I guess is what they call it. It's like where you rinse your nose, drinking a bunch of vitamin C. You can't have too much of it. Obviously, over 1,000 milligrams or after that, you really just, your body's just going to get rid of it. So you don't really need more than that. So just crushing water and doing that and just doing what I'm supposed to do. Resting my voice, okay? No, but I'm really happy to see you guys. I'm happy that I'm here today. I just wanted to show people that I'm also dedicated to trying to be here. I haven't posted anything music related. I'm working with somebody on a different project today, so I'll be working on that briefly by just recording some chords to see what this person thinks, and then we're going to be working on it over the course of the week, and I'll let him post it. I'll let him talk about it because it's kind of his idea. But basically, he wants to put together a song with some chord progression, so he asked me to do that. So that's what I'm going to do later today. But as of right now, what we're going to do is a live stream session, okay, guys? So for those of you who've never been here before, I want to say thank you for being here today. We're going to move through these things a little bit more expeditiously as the weeks come. I will have a bit of a break over the next couple of weeks, starting on, I believe, the 16th. Now, I'm going to be here every single day during the 16th, from the 16th on, so I just want people to understand that is what it is. I apologize for everything that is unrelated to this that's going to make it difficult for me to be here, but at the same time, I promise you that as long as I'm not in a serious situation or I have a problem with my internet connection or any number of issues that could possibly go wrong, I'm just going to tell you right ahead of time that I'm going to try to be here every single day. I go by the name Muzzy McGee, guys. We're going to get started here. I'm going to give you my little spiel real quick before we get started. Yeah. So, again, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. My channel is about 4 things, and the first 2 things involve the live stream. The live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts. It's about the practice session and the improvisational section. Now, the practice session is about me practicing and you practicing and us practicing together so that we can get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and from the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. We do that, and we try to accomplish that every day by working on this particular structure. We will base it around this particular structure. So there will be warm-ups, there will be scales, there will be chords, there will be different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, different chords and voicings, different chord progressions, and basically different cover songs and different licks of the week to help us get from the intermediate to the, obviously, to the expert virtuoso levels of guitar playing. The second part of that is we're going to build off of that by working on the improvisational stuff. So the improvisational section of the channel is going to basically be us using the foundation in the practice session that we learned to immediately implement that into the improvisational section so that I can be the best improvisational player that I can be. I'm hoping that you want to join me on this journey because I think improvisational music is a very important skill. Being an improvisational player is an important skill to have. Just learning how to improv is an important skill to have. Whether you're just jamming with friends or you're trying to write music to prevent writer's block or you're just, working with a new band or you just want to sit down and write some chords by yourself. Being an improvisational player allows you to free yourself from the grip of the monotonous, do the same thing, do the same repetitions every single day, and it just bores you. Being good at improvisational music allows you to use your creativity, use your mind to get better at those things and to do those things on the fly. So yeah, it's like basically being able to write a first draft every single time without even thinking, because that's what a first draft is. You don't write a first draft. You write a first draft with your heart. You write the second draft with your head. That's what I was always told in high school. So similar to that, that's what improvisational music is like. So improvisational music is basically me on the channel. I'm going to be improving. You're going to be listening. You're going to be judging. You're going to be telling me if I'm doing good or bad. It's my hope that at a certain point you feel comfortable and confident to where you can post using the songs that I have in the playlist section of my channel so that we have some kind of basis of comparison. So you can play against those tracks. They're also open source licensing type things. You can play against those tracks, upload those videos to YouTube, have YouTube or present me with the link to that YouTube video, and hopefully I can, at the very least, with your permission, obviously, discuss it on the channel. We can talk about how you attack the fretboard, how I've attacked the fretboard using the same song, and what we can do as a collective to get better, obviously, to get from the intermediate to the virtuoso levels of improvisational playing. All those things are in service to doing the third thing, which is why improvisational music is really important. Because the third thing is about me using my skills as a guitar player, using my understanding of the fretboard, my understanding of music theory to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X. And because I'll be uploading every single day, it is important to have the improvisational skills, the understanding of how different scales and different chords and voices work together so I can create the best music I can every single day of my life in Logic Pro X, to create the dopest stuff I can think of, to produce it on the fly so that people can not only see my skill set and see how good I work, or to see whatever it is, they can they can help me tweak my skills. Because I feel like it can be one or two things, and let's not get weird with it. Anyway, help me tweak my skills, or fine-tune my skills is probably a better term to use, so that we can get, so I can get better at making the best music I can. I will be singing, I will be songwriting, I will be creating guitar tracks, solos, different things of that nature, so that I can create the best music I possibly can in Logic Pro X. I will be posting 100% of the music I'll be posting, obviously, will be in an effort for me to get better every single day. Everything else I'll be posting, obviously 90% of the stuff I'll be posting will be stuff for me personally. The other 10% will be split into two parts. Music I create for other individuals who are looking for new music, and then also the other part for people who are working in short films, who are always looking for open source licensing, different sounds, different sound effects, different things of that nature, so that they can create those things for themselves. Or they can create their scores themselves, or they can use my own scores, and they can, that helps me, gives me a different dexterity in my brain, allows me to use my brain to create movie scores, which in my opinion is a different creative process, a different writing process. It's definitely a different mixing and mastering process than that of which you would create if you were writing for music that people just listen to in their headphones. It's just not the same. It's not the same mastering process. Lastly, when people don't really watch the channel still serves for me as where I've been, where I am, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. When people comment in real time, I can see the things that I can change really quickly, and then I don't have to go and spend hours looking back at old, maybe not hours, but instead of spending 40 minutes watching films or watching old tapes, I can watch, maybe 15, 20 minutes of 3 different tapes, as opposed to watching one here, one there, and taking notes myself and seeing what's wrong with it, because people tell me in real time what's good, what isn't good, what's great, and what sucks. Unfortunately, because I don't have enough YouTube subscribers at this particular moment in time, I have to do the second thing, which is broken down into 2 parts, which is to ask people to donate to the channel. Now, I'm going to post that in the chat section. Again, I ask people to donate to my Ko-fi account. Again, that's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. You can donate as little as €1 to the channel if that is something you would be interested in. It's very helpful to the channel at this point, because I'm not with the Amazon affiliate program. I'm not with the YouTube partnership program. So this channel is not generating any revenue, but the purpose of building a business is so that it generates revenue. Now, my only thing is that what I'm trying to do for this channel is I want to make it net zero for me, as much as I'm trying to make it free for you, which basically means I want to make money off sponsorship deals and not off people paying subscription fees, because I know times are really hard for everyone, and I don't want to ask people to donate to the channel. Unfortunately, at this moment, I have to. But when I start generating revenue from the channel, I don't have to do that as much. I'll always keep a donation situation up there so that people can donate if they want. I'm never going to discourage or dissuade people from donating or contributing whatever they can, whenever they can to the channel, at least during the initial phases, which we've been on this channel for over a year, and I still don't have enough subscribers to do so. But even when I start, doing what I'm supposed to do and getting what I need to get numbers-wise, I'm still going to keep that up there so that people can donate to the channel if they decide that that's something they want to do. So if you think that anything I'm doing is interesting or helpful, or if you just want to, see a guy accomplish his goals and his dreams, then you'd want to help me out with this channel. And if you want to help me out with this channel, you can do so by liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel. And you can also help out by donating to the channel through my Ko-fi account. I'm sorry, I forgot to check something out here. 2 seconds. The third thing, or second part of that, is you can donate in an indirect way by getting involved in the cryptocurrency space. Now, how does that work? I have referral links, referral friend links, programs in the description of every single video. It works the same way you would think a referral friend program works at a bank. When you sign up using my referral codes, they will offer you perks and benefits that will be exponentially better than that of what you get if you signed up by yourself. But whatever they offer you, they will in turn offer me, because I'm the referring client, and because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back into the platform. That's how it helps out with the channel. I've already said I'm going to be reinvesting a minimum of $50. The ceiling for me is $100 because I don't really want to spend more than that. Unless if my cryptocurrency account made $100,000, yeah, I'd obviously take $1,000 or $2,000 and I'd spend it in the channel. Then we wouldn't be having these conversations for the next couple of months. But at the same time, the purpose of having a business and building a business is you have an initial investment, and then what your job to do as a business is to make that investment make money for itself. And the way that I'm trying to make money is not just through the donation process, but is through advertiser-driven revenue or sponsorship deals, which is what I really want to do, because I want to make this as free for you, as free for me as possible. But I want to achieve net zero, which means net zero means my costs are at 0. Okay, the channel's already free for you. My next goal is to make it net zero for me too, provided that you have the donation or whatever. But if you want to do that, you can. Again, you have to be age eligible. You have to be regionally eligible, and normally people on my channel should be able to, because I don't have, my channel is set to where only a certain groups of people can watch the channel, meaning certain people above a certain age is what I mean to say. So the channel is age restricted. That's the word I want to use. I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, I trade cryptocurrency on a daily basis. I believe in Web 3.0. I believe in what the applications of the blockchain can do for the internet to transform how we transact with people on a regular basis, ownership things and things of that nature. I believe in all of that, and so that's why I'm involved. Maybe you want to check it out. Check it out for yourself. Signing up is not a document. It's not a legally binding document that says you have to purchase anything at all. Even if you purchase things, it doesn't mean you have to purchase things in the future. You can sign up, purchase things, never purchase things again, sell the things that you purchased, never use those things again, or you can sign up, decide you don't like it, deactivate your account. It's that simple if you don't want to. So check it out. Let me know what you think. And yeah, lastly, the third thing is the easiest way to subscribe to the channel, the easiest way to help out the channel without spending any money or any time on your own. It costs you 3 seconds of your life to go and add me on all other platforms. I'm obviously available on YouTube, but I'm also available on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. I'm not very active on TikTok. I'm not at all active on Twitch at the moment. And I'm asking people to check me out on all those channels, because helping me grow those other platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. Obviously, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And obviously, helping me subscribe to my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here today. I'm going to go ahead and post these things real quick so that people have them. In the description of the video, I'm going to go ahead and post, or in the chat, I'm going to go ahead and post my Ko-fi account so that people have it. You can make donations to that if you would like to. Again, it's not an obligation. My whole goal, my whole spiel, the whole thing I'm trying to do, and again, I always make donations available, but my whole thing is try to make this channel, my goal is to make this as free for everyone as possible, at least for the live stream section. I have to figure out different ways to make money so that other people don't have to pay for the channel. I don't want that. I do want to make money from the channel, but my best thing, and the one thing I really want, is to make this channel as free for you guys as possible. That's my goal. I cannot promise that it'll happen, but I promise you that I will do my best to make sure that it does happen. I've been pretty decent about keeping my promises thus far, with the exception of uploading the music section part, which I haven't done at all. But as far as being here every day, that is one promise I can keep. So I'm consistent with some of the things that I do, or consistent with the things that I haven't done. But anyway, here is the... Oh, would you like to make that? Here's a link to my... Here's the lick of the week. I always did that today. I'm doing this from now on. Is I'm going to post a bunch of things. Like I say, here is the lick of the week, because I want to make sure that there's a massive separation between the donation and the lick of the week, so that people can see that both of them are very much separated. I'll post them together so people can click on the lick of the week. Here we go with that. And also, happy Sunday, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here today. I posted all the things I need to post. We're going to work on the things we're going to work on today. I didn't say this before, but I did say it yesterday. I didn't say it before, like earlier in the chat. I did say it yesterday. We are going to be working on the C major scale and the C sharp D flat major scale. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to think about it and just make sure I did this correctly, because I believe in my mind, in my magical mind, I think I made something up here. B and C flat is the same thing. So there is no C sharp. That's what I meant to say. And again, so C sharp, there's no B sharp. There's a C flat, but B and C flat are the same thing. Next thing I wanted to say is, so we're working on the C and the C sharp major scale, and we're obviously going to do the C and the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic equivalents today. That's what we're working on today. We'll go over that later. As of right now, we're going to start right here, okay? We're going to get started right here with the warm-up. So we're going to work on the thing that I was talking about. We're not going to try to muffin top today. It's a term I use for this alternate spider picking exercise. Muffin topping is what you think it is. It's a term I've reappropriated for this because I'm a huskier guy and I muffin top. It means my, I don't want to get into the details of it again because I'm a bigger guy and we all know what that means. But the similar concept applies to your hands when your fingers unintentionally spill over onto your on different strings. I guess muffin topping is probably easy to say. It's when you have a little excess that hangs over your pants. I have that. I'm a thicker guy. I'm a thick guy. So not that that's important, but yeah, I call it muffin top. So what we're going to try to do is not muffin top because what we want to do, we don't want to unintentionally mute strings, okay? So when you have that happen, you want to be cognizant of it and try to make the changes that you need to do to get it right. So this is the alternate spider picking exercise. We're going to try to hit every single string, not string skip, and not muffin top, okay? Let's go. 90 beats per minute. I'm gonna start that again. I don't know why that went out long. There we go. Okay, the first part of that was awful. The second part was great. I don't know why that happened the way it did. The second part, as soon as I got to my middle finger and my ring finger, it got good. I don't know why. I was muffin topping with a little bit with the first two fingers, and I was string skipping. I don't know why. Warm-ups, baby. That's why we call them warm-ups. We got to warm up them thingies. Let's get right into the John Petrucci by the Mosquito style exercise at 100 beats per minute. 105 beats per minute. Not bad. We moved up 5 beats per minute. We're going to keep working on these exercises at 105 beats per minute. Yeah, that's how we do. Happy Sunday, y'all. If y'all haven't taken the time to do so already, I would absolutely love it. It would mean everything in the world to me. If you can go ahead and like the channel, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. At the very least, if you cannot do that, or if you decide you don't want to do that, just thank you for being here, especially on a Sunday. I know it's hard for people to be here on Sundays, but I'm thankful that you're here regardless. So let's get right to it, guys. Doing the John Petrucci Bite of the Mosquito style exercise. And let's go. That sounded good. I just had one issue on the G string when I was coming back, and I don't know why that happened the way that it did, but it did. It was annoying, but that was probably one of the better ones that I've done in a while. So let's get right to the, which is not saying much, okay? It's not saying much, but it is definitely one of the better ones that I've done. Let's get right into the alternate spider picking from the 1st to the 16th fret at 105 beats per minute, which seems to be a difficult exercise for me to get down, but we're going to keep working until we get it, okay? unfortunately was one of the better ones I've done at 105 beats per minute too. And I say unfortunately with a heavy heart because I really like that exercise, but it is really hard. I string skip. I have been double picking the same strings, unfortunately, and you're supposed to hit 2 strings independently. And sometimes I accidentally double pick. It is not a great exercise for me as I move up in the faster tempos, but that is what it is. We're not going to beat ourselves up, guys. We're going to acknowledge it. We're going to focus on it. We're going to fix it. Okay? Yeah. Positive self-talk, realist self-talk as well. You can do both. Okay? You can do both without beating yourself up. You know. So let's do that. Let's not beat ourselves up, and let's work on these exercises so we can get better. Okay? Let's go right into the chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret, guys. 100 beats per minute. 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Alright guys, now we're going to turn this volume all the way down so that I'm not blowing people's eardrums out of their face holes. Okay? And now we're going to get right into the, we're taking the tempo down to 80 beats per minute. And we're working on the sweep picking exercise. So we're going to do sweep picking exercise we're doing the Brandon Dion. Brandon Dion's a very famous influencer. Oh, 3 things I need to say before I start. So 3 things. Number 1, I do curse on this channel, and it brought me to this guy because, again, Brandon Dion curses on his channel, and I just want people to be aware of that. I will recommend people who curse on that channel that I know for a fact curse on that channel because I don't find cursing to be particularly offensive thing, but some people do. And as tough as this for me is for me to admit, if cursing is an actual obstacle for you, this may not be the channel for you. I don't curse all the time, but you will hear me say things like shit and fuck. And I don't particularly care because it doesn't bother me. But again, because I'm not really addressing it to other people, I'm just like, saying it out of anger or out of annoyance, probably, more or less, or a sheer, rage for me not getting something right. But I do suggest different influencers that absolutely do curse on the channel. I just want people to know that up front. Brandon Dion is one of them. Number 2, I do not do requests on this channel. I have toggled with, or I'm juggling with the idea that I'm going to create a list that people can donate money off of if they want me to play against different backing tracks, which will help me from an improvisational perspective. But just sitting on the channel and playing cover songs doesn't make sense. Now, if you want to recommend a cover song that you'd like me to do to upload, like uploading a cover song that I will do, that I will do, I should say it like that. But playing songs or just to be on the live stream just to play cover songs to, like I'm standing on the street corner asking for money, or not asking for money, but playing for money, it doesn't make sense with what I'm trying to build here. Not that there's anything wrong with channels that do it, it just doesn't make sense with what I'm trying to do. And lastly, as I always say this, and I'll say it again, if you have any serious questions that take more than 30 seconds more to respond, to understand that I will try to take those questions at the very end. I will more or less likely recommend that you just follow me on Facebook or Instagram so that way you can message me on those sites, and then I can just talk with you afterwards. Let's get right back into it. We were with the Brandon Dion thing, which is what it reminded me of. Brandon Dion sweep picking exercise. We're doing it at 80, 90, and 100 beats per minute. Our goal, obviously, is to try to do better than we did 2 days ago, because we do these every other day. 80 sounded good. It's nice when it sounds good. It's annoying when it doesn't. When you work on something really hard and it just doesn't turn out the way that you want it to, it is frustrating. And that's when you'll hear me say things like shit and fuck. When I'm working on something very hard and it just does not work. So when I'm playing the ABC Polyphia riff off screen, you better believe I'm cursing at it. It's been over a year I've been working on it. I only had to play through that 5 times, and I did it right every single time, every day. And it's funny because 90, I really suck at 90. I don't know why that is, but I usually do terribly at 90. 100 is usually my sweet spot. Every time I say that, I manage to screw it up. Hopefully today will not be that day, but we're going to keep working until we get it right every time. A little hiccup, but it sounded great. I'm really, really proud of that. See if we can keep that same energy up with the sweep picking exercise numero uno. Numero uno. If you cannot roll your R's, it does not matter. You do not need to do that for this channel. I was just working on the word gracias yesterday, which is Spanish for, you know, Spanish for something. I know it means thank you. I'm not ignorant, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm ignorant, but I'm not ignorant. Shout out to those of you who are bilingual, trilingual, and I forgot the word it is that you use, or multilingual. Shout out to all you guys who know stuff like that, because it's really hard. I speak 2 languages, and I can tell you I get blocked between both languages. For those of you who speak more than 2 languages, shout out all of you guys. That shit is hard. Sweep picking exercise number 1 at 80 beats per minute. Let's go. 90 beats per minute. We're going to do the exact same exercise. Did it sound good? No, not really. I mean, there were parts of it that sounded okay, but I mean, for the most part, I should be better at 80 than that. But I'm finding myself, my brain's drifting off because one of the hard things about, well, playing guitar in general, especially when you're improvising, is you have to make sure your concentration's there at every second, especially when you're practicing. Because when you go to play, your mind's going to be in 15 different places with the lighting, the room, the people, this, that, and the other. You have to find a way to focus, okay? So this is an important skill, is to understand that you have to zone in. Hone in, zone in, get it done. 90 beats per minute, guys. Let's go. Turn up this volume just a little bit, not too much, but a little bit. A little bit better. Not great though, still. It's not perfect, and that's what we need to do, because it's not practice that makes perfect, guys. It's what my old band instructors used to say: it is perfect practice that makes perfect. So let's get right to it. Same exercise, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. exercise before I start doodling around on my guitar, and that way, then you've lost the room. We've lost everybody. Oh no. We're going to start working at, we're doing the C major scale, followed by the C sharp, D flat major scale. I'm just going to go and look over the pattern. Because again, I know these things. I just don't have them, I don't have them exactly memorized, but the patterns are memorized. I just need to make sure that I'm not going to make a mistake on the shape. Yeah, that's why I thought. So I'm going to try to do this without looking down, but again, this is a different pattern, different week, new thing that we're starting today, so. Second position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Again, I'm not shutting my eyes to be a pretentious douchebag. I've just noticed that I look over a lot at my strings, and that's a habit I'm trying to break out of. So, you know, don't mind that. Okay? Happy Sunday, y'all. Fourth position. Let's go. I'm an idiot. I live alone. Fix this real quick because I cannot deal with this. Fifth position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. My bad. And finally, the eighth position, or the octave position of the C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started with the C sharp B flat major scale, a C sharp D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. I'm just going to check this out real quick just to make sure I am doing the right shape. I know what the shape is. I know what to do with it. Let's go. Second position, C sharp D flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, there we go. Third position, C sharp D flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. working on it, trying to keep those eyes closed, trying to make sure that we're not looking down all the time at our guitar. So third position. Fourth position. C sharp, D flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Yeah, that was awesome. Fifth position. C sharp, D flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Try that one more time. Sixth position. C sharp, D flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, C sharp, D flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. I did have to look a few times, guys. Again, first week we're working on this. First day we're working on this, so let's go. Eighth position, the octave position of the C sharp, D flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Alright guys, we're going to get right into the minor pentatonic scales. We're going to try to get through these as quickly as we can. We got to take the tempo down under 105 beats per minute. from 105 to 100 beats per minute, and I'm just going to look at the shapes. We're doing the, what's this, A, G, minor. We're doing major pentatonic scales. The minor pentatonic scale. I'm so stupid right now, so stupid. Oh, I get to do one more of those. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So you finish up with that one, and then... Oh, shit. Okay, the second part's going to suck. The first one's easy. Let's go. First position, C sharp, C minor pentatonic scale. First position, 100 beats per minute. Coffee first. Happy Sunday, y'all. If y'all haven't done so already, I would absolutely love it if you could take the time to just like and comment and subscribe to the channel. It's at no cost to you. It takes 3 seconds of your time, and it would be very helpful to the channel. If not, I'm just thankful that you guys are here. Either way. So let's get right to it. First position, let's go. Oh yeah, that's why. I see. Second position, C sharp, C major scale, C minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, C sharp, D flat, C minor pentatonic scale, my bad. Third position, let's go. Position, C minor pentatonic scale at 105 beats. C minor pentatonic scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, C minor pentatonic scale. Yep, C minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position. Yeah, sixth position, the octave position of the C minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to finish up here with the C sharp, D flat minor pentatonic scale. And the reason why I cringed a little bit when I saw this is because I know that there's a 1-4 and a 2-5 stretch that I got to do with my index and my pinky finger. But then I got to do with my middle finger and my pinky finger, and those are hard stretches to make when they're up the fretboard. But when they're at the bottom, of the fretboard, but when they're at the top of the fretboard, the stretches get even longer. So it's a tough one, but I'm gonna try to work through it. I usually hate this one. I usually hate doing this particular shape because of how difficult it is to do. Again, that doesn't give us an excuse not to do it. As a matter of fact, it actually makes us need to do it more. So. That's the best I can do with that one today. I'm gonna keep working on it. Again, that's a tough stretch when you do that 1 4, then 2 5 stretch with your ring finger and your middle finger and your pinky finger. That's a tough stretch for me. And then back to your 2 2. Well, back to the 2 4. So it's 2 4. If you're doing it slowly, it's not too bad, but when you're doing it quickly, it is very hard. I don't know why. My brain is just not wired that way, and I'm gonna keep working on it until we get those neuronal networks wired correctly. Let's go to the second position. C sharp, D flat, minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Number 3, Heavenly Father. Number 3, what am I saying? My bad. Let me get right into the second part, which is the third position of the. I'm sorry, I'm like 2 or 3 different places right now. Third position, C sharp, D flat, minor pentatonic scale at 105, at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. I'm sorry. The outside of my room, like people don't understand this. Is the room like when you are in your room, you don't hear a thing, but when your door is next to the hallway, you hear everything. But once you're in your room, they can't hear what I'm doing. I can't hear what they're doing. It's like great. But the other problem is that when I hear people in the hallway, you can kind of hear it on the stream. So it just messes with my head. So, you know. Anyway, not important. Let's go right into the second position, third position. C sharp, D flat, minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, C sharp, D flat, minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. We know that shit, guys. We know this. We know this. Let's go right into the fifth position of the C sharp, D flat, minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, or the octave position, the C sharp, D flat, minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. finished with that today. We're going to get right into the chords. Okay, I apologize for all the mishaps that have been happening right now because of obviously we're just doing these new chords today. We can take off the metronome because we don't need it. But again, since we're starting C, we're going to do what for find the note, guys? You guessed it, find the C. Okay, so we're going to be working on finding the C today because that's what we are trying to do. Okay, working with C major scales, we're going to try to find the C note. I think C note means something else. I don't know if it means $1,000 or something. Rap music. Anyway, we're going to play a fun game called Find the C before we do any of this other stuff. We do not need the metronome for this section. Guys, shout out to all you guys who are here on a Sunday. I can't believe this. The fact that I have 2 people on stream right now, this is crazy to me. Shout out to all of you guys, man, for being here. I appreciate all of you. If you haven't done so already, I would absolutely love it if you would like and comment and subscribe to the channel if you could. If you don't want to do that, I understand it. I don't really understand it, but I accept it. But I'm thankful that you guys are here. So thank you for that. Let's get right to the find the C. So we found it the other day. So when we're at the we're in standard tuning of E, A, D, G, B, E. Okay. So we're in the standard tuning of E, A, D, G, B, E. We're always going to be in that standard tuning unless otherwise specified, which will probably 99.9 to infinity% of the time, with the exception of that one infinitesimal percentage as to where we're going to be in a different key or different tuning. But anyway, we're going to find the C today. And so we know that the B was on 7 yesterday. All we have to do is just move up a half step because there's only a half step between the B and the C. So if we're at 8 and yesterday we were at 7 and 19, then clearly we are at 8 and 20. So on the bottom E string, we're at 8 and 20. Again, if you add 12 to 18 or 12 to 8, you get 20. You subtract 12 from 20, you get 8. So that's how you find it above and below the fret on the exact same string. So on the E string, the high string, it's identical. So we're at 8 and 20 on the high E string as well. Then we're going to go back to the low E string, puts us at 8 and 20 at the low E string. Yesterday on the A string, we were at 2 and 14, so we know today that we're going to be at 3 and 15 because there's only a half step between the B and the C notes, okay? Each fret, you move up, every one fret you move up is considered a half step. If you move up 2 steps, or 2 frets, that's a whole step. For those of you who need to get a little bit more understanding of that. Now we're back to 8 and 20. 8 and 20 on the low E string, which puts us at 8 and 20. 8 and 20 on the high E string. Then we go to the B string. We know that's only 1 step up. And yesterday we played open and 12 until only 1 string up. That puts us at 1 and 13. We're up at 1 and 13 on the B string. Very simple stuff, guys. Again, if you have any questions about this, please feel free to ask me on Facebook or on Instagram. Having these conversations on the chat does not really make sense because we're working on trying to get through these exercises in the time frame that we have. Which puts us back to 8 and 20 on the bottom E string, or on the high E string, which puts us back to 8 and 20 on the low E string, which puts us at 3 and 15 on the 3 and 15 on the A string. And yesterday we were at 9 and 21 on the D string, which puts us at 10 and 22, okay? So 10 and 22 is here. 10 and 22 on the D string. And it puts us back to, I'm sorry, let me just do that again. Which puts us back to 3 and 15 on the A string. And back to 8. 8 and 20 on the low E string. Which puts us at 8 and 20 on the high E string. Which puts us back to 1 and 13 on the high E string, or on the B string, my bad. Then we go to the G string, and we know yesterday we did 4 and 16. So it's now 5 and 17. You guess it. You move up a half step. That puts you, instead of at 4 and 16, it puts you at 5 and 17. Very simple stuff, guys. Now we're going back to the D string, which puts us back to 10 and 22. 10 and 22 on the D string. Then we go back to the A string, which puts us at 3 and 15. Which puts us back to 8 and 20 on the low E like this. I hope I can do it. Not as good, but you know, sounds pretty good. Sounds fun. Guys, thank you for being here on a Saturday or on Sunday. Thank you so much. If you haven't done so already, I'd really hope that you take the time to subscribe and like and comment to the channel. I really hope that you do that. It's very helpful to me. As I'm trying to make this channel as free for me as I'm trying to make for you guys as possible. The more subscribers I have, the more I can get towards that goal. Again, so I'm trying to make it net zero for me, which means this costs me nothing. But if I'm going to continue to grow the channel, I either have to have subscriptions or I have to do like move to a some kind of payment model. And I'm hoping that I don't ever have to do that. So I'm going to keep pushing people to subscribe to the channel, so I keep making that happen. And I'll make incremental changes, lighting changes, you know, microphone changes. I'm getting a new mic this week. There's an Amazon thing going on this week, so I'm waiting for that to put up a new mic so that I can have more of a quality, more crisp sound. I have the mic here with me. I just don't have a stand for it, so that's what I'm waiting for, is just a stand. I'll purchase that this week. That is the last purchase I will be making with money outside of this channel, besides what I promised I would do with the cryptocurrency links, which I'm going to spend a minimum of $50. If I make anywhere between $50 and $100, I will spend at any point that amount of money to purchase a new product. And I will also have a, what do you call that? A poll. I'll take a poll. I'll find products that are worth anywhere between $50 and $100 of products that I want. And you guys will get to vote on which ones you think might be the best ones for me to do or to purchase on January 1st, 2026. That's the day I'm going to announce how much I've spent, and I will purchase them later that week. But that's basically what's happening. So on January 1st, 2026, I'll make that announcement. Let's get right to it, guys. We're working on the C major chords, and then we're moving right into the C sharp, D flat major chords, because the beginning of the book starts with a C major chord. Okay, C major chords. Before I start babbling on like a doofus, like a doofy doofus, because that's what I am, big doofy doofus. But I love me, you know? I love me. I love me enough for the both of us. So these are the C major chords. We're doing the C major chords, the C minor chords, followed by the C sharp, D flat major chords, the C sharp, D flat major chords, and the D major chords. Nope, C sharp, D flat major chords, and C sharp, D flat minor chords. We're doing the C major and C minor, C sharp, D flat major, and C sharp, D flat minor, as we always do. I hope that you guys are ready. I'm going to be looking a lot down at my book because, again, we're just working on these chords. As of right now, as an intermediate guitar player, at the very least, you should have a pretty good handle, at least from all the stuff we've been working on, at least this year. You should have a pretty good handle on your C major chords. Your C major chords. You should have a handle on your major chords, your minor chords. And that's not me saying you may not know every last one of them, but you should know how to find at least all of these. The major chords, the minor chords, the augmented chords, as well as the diminished chords. I don't know why I counted like that. Major chords, minor chords, augmented chords, and diminished chords. The seventh chords, we're going to still work on a lot next year. The seventh chords I'm not very good at all, but I can find them up and down the fretboard if I have to. I understand the concept of them, and so people should be able to do that. If you've been watching this channel this whole year, you should be able to do that. That's the intermediate level that we're at. We know all our major scales. We have an understanding of what all those modes are, and we know the minor pentatonic scales. That's where we are, okay, as far as those skill sets go. We also understand how to sweep pick. We also understand alternate picking. We may not know how to do it perfectly, but we do have those tools in our toolbox. So those are things on this channel you should be, at the very least, mildly comfortable with doing, okay? Let's get right to it, guys. Starting with the C major chords, we're working with D1, right, Joe? Actually, I should be able to do this one right here. It wasn't written. Actually, I don't have to do that one because it's already, that's the one I'm doing right here. Technically, that's not. Yeah. So be. I'm just gonna do it anyway. Right here. Let's do it again. One last time. We're gonna add those words at the top because we need to remember them. Okay, just making sure that the volume isn't too cringy up that volume. Let's turn the volume down just a little bit. Let's get right into the inside chords that sound a little something like this right here. This is another inside chord right here. Notice how I did not look down at the chords because I know these. Once I figure out what the first one is, I can basically figure it out. You should basically be at that level. You may not have them all memorized. I know I don't. But you should feel comfortable being able to find them. This is the last time. We're right to the chords right here. Chop. Figure it out right here. Right here. Now we're going right into the rhythm chords that sound a little something like this, right? Sure. Okay. Bottom 4 string chords before we get to the minors. these C minor chords before I start noodling around on my guitar and unnecessarily doing stuff that doesn't. Noodling around on your guitar is important if you're trying to create music, okay? It gives you the freedom and the dexterity to do those things when you're working on exercise. Please don't get your ADD moments like me. I have them all the time. So you guys got to be like, hey, Muzzy, you're getting ADD with it. You got to let me know. Try not to, but focusing for 2 hours straight for me is a process, okay? It's a process. Let's get right to these C minor chords. Happy Sunday, guys. Thank you for being here. Actually, I don't have to hit that one. Okay, I can just do this one because we're already doing that one up the higher up the fretboard. Right here. Here. This is the one higher up the fretboard. Here. Here. Here's the last one. We'll go back down. And then here. 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 Through here. Then here. Then right here. Those are the inside. Those are the middle chord, the rhythm chord, melody chords. Oh my God, I'm gonna get this right today. My bad, guys. Sunday, easy as Sunday morning. Inside chord, C minor. Let's go. Here? Is this here? Let's get right into the rhythm chords that sound a little something like this. Again, C minor rhythm chords. This shit is boring, guys. There's no substitute. I want people to understand that because we're working through these exercises together. I'm going to try to figure out ways to make these more fun. Maybe I'll even make it fun by asking ChatGPT, hey, ChatGPT, is it fun to make these exercises? How can you make these exercises more fun? Or check out different influencers or people who would work on these exercises. But again, there's no substitute for boneheaded repetition. If you are trying to get better at guitar, this part is unavoidable. It is more than just unavoidable. It's one of the most necessary steps you have to get to that next level. Having these chords in your back pocket, having the licks of the week in your back pocket, having the scales and understand the relationships with the scales is important, guys. Let's get to it, okay? Happy Sunday. Let's go. At least take comfort in knowing we're all in this shit together. In that, I know I do. Knowing that you're not the only person going through that bullshit. Again, I'm learning with you guys, so if you guys are sitting here saying, oh, he's good, no. It's a lie. I'm not that good. I know how to play a little bit, but I'm learning with you guys. We're learning together. Get right to the bottom 4 string chords before we move right onto the C sharp, D flat, major and minor chords. Oh yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it big. We do it. Everything we do it big. This is another one you can do. But this one is saying all we have to do is this one. And then this one. See, they didn't write this one in the book either. There you go. That's really both, but we're just gonna do the one that's written in the book. So this is the one I showed. Time right here, then now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get right to the C sharp, D flat chords, major and minor. We're going to get to it. And as we all noted before, it's fun to say this like this. The only way to get to it is through it. And so, again, you see it written as D flat major. But again, I will stress this again. D sharp and E flat are the same note. They are sonically identical. They are notated differently when you are looking at sheet music or thingies that look like this, right here, okay? These are in flats. Therefore, you'll be in D flat major, okay? C sharp and D flat are sonically identical, even though they're notated differently. Most guitar players do not. Just turn this around the back so you can see the bottom part of the D minor outside chords. Again, most guitar players don't read sheet music. Some of them know how. I know that people like EVH, Eddie Van Halen, they were classically trained. You can learn to read music. It's really important, I think. But at the same time, it's not important for the skills that we're trying to learn, the skill set that we're trying to learn. But again, you can adapt those skills later on if you're trying to work on learning sheet music. But most guitars don't read sheet music because sheet music doesn't make sense for guitar players. A lot of it because when you see these notes, they don't tell you where the position is on the fretboard. It is. They'll give you the chords and this, that, and the other, but they don't tell you where those positions are on the fretboard. I'm just going to say this real quick. It's not really that important. But because you can find a note like this E note right here. You can find it on the 5 here. You can play it open here. So if you're trying to play an E note that's open here, and you have a chord here that shows you the E chord, so it's... But if you're not playing the E chord this part, you're sitting here saying, well, why are all the bar chords at the bottom? Why are they playing all the bar chords at the bottom if it's showing like notes that are basically in this region? Guitar parts written for classical music, they're just really tough to get a part of, to really understand. So that's why I can explain some of this stuff to you guys, but there's a lot of music theory behind it. I'm happy to explain some of that stuff off the stream, but I just want people to understand C sharp and D flat major chords are the same thing. They're identical. Positionally identical. Everything's identical. What's good, my guy? It's good to see you here on a Sunday. That's crazy. That's crazy, my guy. I love it. I love it. I hope you guys are working with me. It's good to see you. Shout out you. I'm going to start working on these C sharp, D flat major chords. I hope that's okay. Shout out to you, Mr. I don't know how you pronounce it. Average Gamer? Is that the tag? There's probably, you need to change that from, if you're here on a Sunday, dude, you're not an average gamer, you're an above average gamer. So shout out you for being here. Shout out to everyone for being on the channel. If you haven't done so already, I would absolutely love it if you could like the video, maybe subscribe to the channel if you could. That would be awesome. Let's start with these chords. C sharp, D flat major chords. Let go. Let's go. Okay, cool, man. Cool. I should be here I'm going to be on the stream for about 45 minutes to an hour, so we'll see you in a few. Thank you for being here. You can hit that like button if you want on the way out. That would be helpful. Love you guys. You guys are the best. Hold on. One more time. Yeah, one more time. Right here. Here. Let's get right into the inside chords that sound a little like this. Right, sure. Let's go again. Right here. Here. Forgot that last chord. You know, it happens sometimes. Shout out all you guys for still being here. Love you guys for being here. Here's the celebratory ribbon of truth. Let's see if I can give you some more of these celebratory ribbons. Celebratory. Let's go. Okay. Let's get to it. Okay. Let's get right to these. Okay. Right to these rhythm chords. It sounds a little something like this right here. Okay. Actually, I think it's... Let's go again, okay? And then... here. Back down. Never back down, but back down. You know what I'm talking about? Right here. time. Let's go. Here. Bottom 4 string chords before we get right into the C sharp, D flat minor chords. Let's go. Last chords a little bit. I'm not sure why. My brain is just like not working today, so I apologize for that. Doing the D minor chords, guys. Let's get right into it. Okay, so right here. Go again, okay? Here. Let's go again, okay? The inside chords that sound a little something like this right here. Not bad. Brain fart. And then this one right here. let's get right into the bottom 4 string chords. That's not like the rhythm chords. My bad. So it sounds like this. This is gonna be a hard one to do, but we're gonna do it. Here. Now back. Here. And here. More time. Here. Last time back down. Here. Here. Oh shoot. Oh, here we go. Now we're gonna get the bottom 4 string chords, guys, and then we are done with this for the afternoon. Then we've got the lick of the week, which I've already posted. If you guys want to see it, it is up in the chat section. Hundreds to all of you guys who are here. If you haven't done so already, I would love for you to like and comment on the channel. Like and subscribe because it's helpful. It helps me move up in the algorithm, and I really like that. Helps me continue to make the channel as free as I possibly can for everybody. One more time. Right here. We're done with the chords for today, guys. Hooray! We get to go right into the lick of the week. If you have not seen it already, we're doing the lick of the week, guys. We're going to do it. Here we go. I'm going to go type this in the section. Here we go. We are... It is in this. It is in the chat. For those. There we go. Here we go. I'm going to play through this a couple times. Again, I don't have it memorized. I kind of know it. Well, I'm just going to play through half of it. I definitely don't know this fast. I think his name is Maurizio. Maurizio Miura. I don't know where he's from, but that's a dope name. Dope name. Alright, so I'm going to hit this. So we're going to start in this beginning part. And this is what it sounds like in the beginning of the song. So it's... Well, that's the beginning part anyway. So the first part is, we're going to work on that part, the first part really quick, then we're going to work on the second part. So And then I think it's something like that. So. Actually, I do have it memorized, I think. It's awesome. It's funny. The tone, like, I have a hard time remembering words now, but tones, the brain is a crazy thing. It's crazy. Especially when I'm working in different languages. I switch from English to French, I guess, all the time. And it's just, I get stuck. I don't know, for those of you who are bilingual on the channel, do you guys have that same problem, or is it just me? Like, do you have trouble every once in a while finding your words? Like, you know the words for them in French, you know what you want to say, you know the structure of it, but you start to forget the words in the other language. If you guys have that problem, let me know. Because I definitely have that problem, for those of you who are bilingual, and I'm sure most of you are. So, shout out to you guys for being brainiacs. Big brains. Big brains, everybody. Everybody's got BB, well, I don't want to say that. I was going to try to make it into an acronym, and then it sounded like it was going to come out to be the word BBL, and I was like, wait, that ain't sound right. I don't want to do that. Anyway. Your boy figured it out. Yeah. I know the tabs are right there, but I only worked on this for 5 minutes a day for like the last 6 days. I started this maybe last Saturday or something. No, I started it on Wednesday. So good news for me. I'm not a total idiot. So that's great. Hooray. Hooray for me. Let's try that again. That's so dope. Dope name. Maurizio. Maurizio. I don't think he's Italian, but it's a dope name. I don't know how you pronounce that name either. That shit is crazy. That's crazy. That's like Kendrick Lamar. Way too crazy. Hey. Let's get right into it, guys. We just finished that up. I'm going to start working on the ABC Polyphia riff. I really want to run through that one more time because I'm like, some of the fun things about playing guitar or playing music, every once in a while, you'll do something that impresses yourself. Me learning that the way that I did and just had it memorized by accident, that for me, that's a good feeling. That means the work that I'm putting in is counts for something. And hopefully that you're getting that same experience. When you feel that, it's like, it's a really good feeling. You know what I mean? Like you put in all this work, you're working for months, and months, and it feels like it's coming together, guys. It's a good fucking feeling. It's a happy Sunday to everybody. Shout out to all you guys. If you haven't done so already, I would absolutely love for you to go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel if you could. If you don't want to, I understand. I don't understand, but I accept it. But it's really nice when you do. It's helpful. OD riff. Let's go. So it's going to sound like this. Again, I don't have the tabs. I had them before, and then I guess they got taken down for some kind of copyright thing because whoever posted them, I guess you can have them, you can write them, you can play to it, but you cannot post those. I don't know how that works. Legality of some of this music stuff shit, I don't understand, which is why I refrain from doing as many cover songs as I can. I'll post cover songs by themselves, but I refrain from trying to do them on live stream because I'm worried that they're going to take down the stream. Whereas opposed to if I have a video that's a standalone video, then they'll just take that one down or say I have to take that one down or whatever. So I'd rather have one standalone video being taken down than have my whole live stream being taken down. So, yeah. Let's go. And then it's... There it is. Then it's... I don't know if it's a downstroke, which is why I'm trying to refrain from doing that second part, because the second part I don't know as well, and I don't know. Tim Henson is a guitar virtuoso, so he'll play 3 or 4 different techniques. Sometimes he'll interuse techniques. He'll have 1 or 2 techniques that he'll use like in the middle of doing a different technique. So I have to figure out logistically how it works. Literally, logistically, how my fingers are supposed to move in conjunction with the song. It's literally like, you know, logistics, how transport gets from one place to another and goes through all these detours. You have to figure out the same thing with your fingers and your fretting hands and your picking hands. So, especially with this guy because he's a genius. So. I've got to get on to practicing my not my licks of the week. We're going to move right on from that, because if not, I'm going to start noodling around on my guitar and we're not going to get any work done. Okay, I love doing the fun stuff, but I never like to practice. That's what we're all guilty of. So shit, that's not what I meant to do. I accidentally clicked on a different video after I had the other video loaded. Now the commercials are playing. Damn it. All right, whatever. It happens. I got in my own way. Oh, God. It is what it is. Guys, we are about 10 minutes from ending this, 10-15 minutes from ending the stream. I just want to say thank you guys for being here on a Sunday. I know it's not easy for a lot of you. And I'm just thankful that you guys are here. If you guys can go ahead and like and comment and subscribe to the channel, that would be very helpful to me. Helping build the channel in the way that I want to. Building the channel the way that I want to, meaning that I can make it as free for you as I'm trying to make for myself as possible. So, this is C major backing track. The chords are C, G, A minor, and F. So let's try to do these chords so we can do those. So we got C here. average, subpar for a track that I should be better at because I do know the shapes. But again, I'm not going to beat myself up over it because we are just working on this today. We just opened this. Yeah, okay. Well, this one I can't. Let me see if I can get that other one. Okay. Okay, I just had to make sure this song says it has rights reserved on it. I did not see that beforehand. So I'm going to change this song. I'm going to see if I can find a different C major track. My bad, guys. I did not see that beforehand when I tried to put this up there. But again, it happens. Rock piano ballad, C major. This is a little bit shorter than I had anticipated. Let me just make sure.
Introducing the all-new Delia PC with Intel inside. This isn't just an AI PC.
I'm going to turn off the volume on these for a second here while I try to find and cycle through a backing track. This is guitar player's backpack. Okay, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go see if I can go into C major backing tracks. Give me a second here, guys. I apologize. Problem here is that I'm looking for something that is not going to get me in trouble with copyrights. And again, I can use these songs. It says I can use these songs for practice purposes, which is what we're doing, but I don't know if because I'm doing this on the live stream, it counts as commercial purposes. Again, I don't know how this stuff works, which is part of the problem. I should probably look into that. But at the same time, we still got to get through some of this stuff. This one is C, G, A minor, F, 130 meters, C. Improvising tunes, melodies. This one doesn't say it has any copyright issues on it. More. This backing track says it's okay to use. This one should be fine. Let's go. Again, I'm not going to beat myself up for over that because again, I didn't. Not only did I not hear that track, I didn't hear. I wasn't able to find a track that was suitable until just that point. So suitable meaning that I couldn't. The other one said that you can play it, but I was worried that there's going to be some copyright stuff with it because you never really know. Some of the stuff shouldn't be taken down because I don't have anything. It's not monetized. I don't make any money from this channel, so I don't know what they would do. But again, YouTube could take it down or could, give me a warning for suspension. I can't afford that. I've been on this channel every single day for today. I believe is session number 543 consecutive sessions. So again, I had to do a few 2-days, but I've been here for basically over a year, almost 2 years at this point. Well, it'll be 2 years in I think April or May of next year. We're gonna keep pushing. Okay, year 1 is pretty good. He's here every single day. Year 2, I've been here every single day and we keep pushing the envelope of what we're trying to do. And now we have 77, 78, 79 subscribers. I'm hoping that that number will continue to climb. I'm hoping at least before the end of the year, I will be able to have at least anywhere between 250 and 500 subscribers. I'm hoping by 500 before the end of the year because it will help me get to the level I want to get to, which is allowing me to get become part of the YouTube partnership program. I think you need a minimum of 500 or 1,000. It's one of the two. Either way, 1,000 would be 500 would be a terrific milestone regardless. So thank you guys for being here. Shout out to all you guys who were here on a Sunday. It sucks to be here on a Sunday, but thank you for being here. If you haven't done so already, I just ask you guys if you could go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Comment, obviously. It helps me move up in the algorithm and it helps me keep my promise or what I'm trying to promise you, which I can't do because I obviously don't have, I'm not in a position to, but I'm trying to keep my promise to myself at the very least of making this channel as free for you as I'm trying to make for me as possible. To do that, first of all, I have to go over my spiel. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who've never joined the channel before, thank you for joining me today. For those of you who have joined the channel before and you're here today, thank you for being here again today. For those of you who are just stopping by, thank you for just stopping by. If you're new here, I'm going to go over my spiel real quick. I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build. It is about 4 things. First 2 things involve the live stream. The live stream is broken down into 2 parts. The practice session, obviously, and then the improvisational section. So the practice session is about me practicing and you practicing it and us practicing together. I'm suggesting different influencers and different exercises that can help us get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, from the expert on to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. We do that through this basic structure. We're going to do warm-ups, scales, chords, different chord progressions, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, different licks of the week, as well as different cover songs to get to the next level. Okay, we'll be posting cover songs regularly, provided YouTube will allow us to do so. We'll check them out, work on trends and things like that to see people, bring people to the channel. I know guitarists every once in a while in their communities, they have these guitar trends where they want to have people work on a 30-second song or 30-second clip of a song. It's difficult, and post that once every couple of weeks or so. So work on things like that too. All of those things are an effort well, those are the foundation for what we're doing in the second part, which is me building the improvisational section, becoming a better improvisational player by improving every single day on the channel. Now, I will be the only one improving, okay, on the channel, on the live stream, I should say. It's my hope that you will be able to judge me. Let me know what you think about what I'm doing, if I'm doing good, if I'm doing bad, if I did better than yesterday, if I'm doing worse than yesterday, because all that stuff helps. And suggesting me different influencers and different exercises I can do to get to the next level are obviously things that I would like as well. It's my hope that you will feel not only comfortable but confident enough to where you'll be able to post your own stuff, post it up to YouTube, and then once you've done that, maybe share the link with me. And with your permission, I would like to, at the very least, I may not be able to show it on the channel, but at the very least, I would like to discuss it on the channel so we can talk about how you attack the fretboard, how I attack the fretboard, and what we can do as a collective to get better at that. All those things are in reference, these are building blocks for the third thing, which is about what the whole channel is about. It's about me creating music in Logic Pro X. It's about me using my understanding of the guitar, understanding of the fretboard, and understanding of music theory to create the best music I possibly can. Whether I'm singing and songwriting, creating different synthesizers, creating different solos, or different things like that, 100% of the music I'll be putting out there on a daily basis, obviously from Logic Pro, will be music that will help me or will be an effort for me to continue to move forward as a guitar player and as a writer, as a music producer and a writer and a singer and songwriter and all those things. The other, 100% of that will be for that. So 90% of it will be music I'm creating for myself. The other 10% will be music I will be creating for other individuals. We'll split into music I make for other people and also music that I'm creating for other individuals who are who make short films, and they're always looking for music that they don't have the license that they can put in their YouTube videos that they don't need license for. So I'm going to open source that licensing to them. So with that being said, yeah, I asked people if they'd like to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. It is very helpful. So the last thing is basically when people don't watch the channel sort of serves for me as where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. When I go back and look at some of the videos and I see the comments, I can look at the comments and see people said, oh, your lighting's better. Oh, your face looks terrible. So, do something about your face. Or, whatever it is. Obviously, my face. Please don't talk about my face. I don't want to get, I don't want that. I don't want that at all. Yeah, so what I was going to say is, I can make fixes to things that don't cost any money. I can fix those almost right away. Sometimes I know with the volume situation or with the delay in sound, I was able to fix that for free, but it took me weeks to fix. And thankfully, somebody by the name of Ryan points at failure. That's his online name. He helped me through a live stream, walk me through a very specific, very easy process that took me all of maybe 10 seconds to figure out. It's literally something that was just clicked that should have been unclicked and something that was unmuted that should have been muted. Very simple process, but anyway, that free stuff I can fix right away, but other stuff, it's going to take me longer. But going back and watching these videos gives me an opportunity to see what you think is good, what you think is bad, what you like, what you don't like, and things I can do that will make the channel better. All those things I ask you to do, I ask you to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so that I don't have to do the second thing, but I have to do it anyway. Again, as well as in the description of every single video, and as well as in the chat section of every video I've had for the last couple of months, you can donate to the channel. You can donate as little as €1 to the channel or more if you are feeling generous. I don't like to ask people to donate to the channel, but it is something I have to do because the channel, in order for me to reach net zero, I have to have a certain amount of subscribers, which is why I ask people to subscribe before I'll ask you to donate, because helping people subscribe to the channel allows me to make the channel as free as possible for you. But during this period of advertiser-driven revenue purgatory in which I'm currently sitting, I ask people to donate to the channel if you'd like to do so. If you want to see me get better, if you want to see me build things, if you want to see me build this thing, even if you find anything that I'm doing is helpful, useful, funny, anything that you think that might be a positive, donate to the channel. It's cost you but a cup of coffee, well, not anymore, but it costs you maybe half a cup of coffee or a fourth cup of coffee. If you could donate, that'd be great. If you want to donate regularly, you can do that. If you don't want to donate at all, then maybe do the second thing. And the second thing is the more indirect way to help out with the channel. First of all, let's donate to my Ko-fi account. That's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. Again, ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. For those of you who'd like to donate. Now, the second part is if you'd like to get involved in cryptocurrency. This channel has nothing to do with cryptocurrency. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. And I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, I'm sharing my passion of guitar with you. And I very much like the guitar. But I also like cryptocurrency. I like trading it. I like thinking about it. I like thinking about trading it. I like doing all that stuff with cryptocurrency. I love it very much. So I ask people to get involved with it. Because if I didn't like cryptocurrency or if I didn't want you to get involved with it, I wouldn't be recommending something. I'm never going to recommend something on this channel that I don't use and wholeheartedly support. So if I'm asking you to do something, it's because I support it completely. And I support cryptocurrency. I like the idea of Web 3.0. I like the idea of what the blockchain can do for transactions. I like the open ledger situation. I like the idea of what can happen with the internet, decentralized internet, and how important it is for the new, to usher in the new community of online, not just gamers, but online streamers, online activities like purchases and buying things like that, and to help with reducing fraudulent activities on the internet. I think the blockchain is going to help out with a bunch of those things. So I think that's why I ask people to get involved in cryptocurrency. So anyway, before I go on a whole thing about the whole thing, go on a thing about the thing. Obviously, that makes sense. If you want to get involved, click on any of the links I have in the description of my video. I've been on all 4 of these sites for over half a decade, 7 years more or less. And they all have different things to offer. But when you purchase those cryptocurrencies, whatever you purchase, whenever you spend $50 or more, they will offer you perks. And those perks and benefits that they offer you, they will in turn offer me as I'm the referring client, because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains up to $100 to reinvest back into the channel. That's how it helps out. I'm not going to spend more than 100, but I'm going to spend as little as $50. That is a promise I am making you today. I'm going to spend $50. I don't know on what yet, but that's what's going to happen. Lastly, as I ask people again, what's up, my guy? We're just getting finished up here. Lastly, as I ask people to do, if you could go ahead and the easiest and freest way to help me out with the channel is to subscribe to me across all platforms. Helping me grow my other YouTube channel, or helping me grow my YouTube channel is great and helps. But also, if you could help by subscribing to me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or Twitch. I'm not very active on Twitch, obviously, at all, or not very active on TikTok at all at the moment. But I ask people to go ahead and join me on those platforms because it is helpful to help me grow those channels. It helps me grow my YouTube channel, and obviously, helping me grow my YouTube channel will help me grow those other channels. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you for being here today. Average Gamer, I appreciate you being here. Unfortunately, I got to end the session soon. You can watch the replay video if you'd like. I'd love it if you'd like the video. I don't know if you've done that already, but I would absolutely love that. And yeah, man, I'm here every single day. I've seen you here a few times on the channel, minimum. And that's I love when I see people who come back and they want to work with me on different things here and there, and they want to get better. That's what I'm trying to do. The whole channel is about me getting better, not just as a guitar player, but as a producer as well. So seeing people come back, this means a lot to me, man. I appreciate you being here. I want you to know that. I'm gonna give you a shout out real quick. Shout out you, because when people come on the channel and they watch the channel and it inspires me and continues gives me the opportunity to keep going. Shout out you. Shout out to you, homie. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate all you guys. Again, I got to end the session, guys. I got a bunch of other stuff I got to do. I got to work on that other song I was telling you guys about earlier from another individual who would like me to collab with him. So I'm going to work on that. And I've got to do that, unfortunately, right now. Well, not unfortunately. Fortunately for me, I was excited that somebody even came up to me with the opportunity to collab with them. But I'm not going to get too much. I'm not going to talk too much of a collab on the stream because it wasn't my idea. It's not really that big of a deal, but it wasn't really my idea. So I prefer this other individual when I post it or when he posts it, let him talk about it because that's his sort of spiel, and I'm just helping him out with a few things here and there. But it's cool to collab with people on the internet. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to end the stream. I got to tell you, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. Happy Sunday to all of you. I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick, and I can't do it without your help. But with your help, we can make it happen more quickly.